Now, with the recent buzz around the Infosys buyback sparking interest in corporate action, we thought we should do a deep dive into the top dividend-paying stocks. Mahima joining in with a detailed analysis.
Right. So, Tamanna, as you rightly mentioned, a lot of people chase companies that pay a lot of dividend. But the question is whether valuations are justified to buy that company and versus how much the companies have grown in terms of the returns and what has the capital appreciation been like. Let's take a look. In terms of top 5 dividend paying companies, I've analyzed data for the past 10 odd years as to how much they've paid. The top 5 companies includes your IT names like TCS and Infosys. Of course, Infosys and TCS both have had buybacks also, so they have given returns to investors in both buyback and dividend manner. TCS with the highest at 649.5 per share. This is the total amount of dividend paid per share in the past 10 years. Then we have Bajaj Auto, Nestle, Infosys and HUL. So 2 FMCG names, 2 IT names and 1 auto name amongst the top 5 dividend paying companies. Now, the question here is whether in the past 10 years the capital appreciation has been enough with regards to the dividends also that they've paid. Well, Bajaj Auto, fair enough, they've given returns of around 350% in the past 10 years, but compared to that, something like a TCS, Infosys has given returns of around 145 to 177%. Nestle again in that 250% odd range, and HUL around 196% range, but HUL in the past 5 years the returns have been very range bound. With regards to where the top 5 companies that have consistently paid dividends includes 5 names. Here also Nestle tops the chart with regards to highest amount as well as consistent dividend. Every year they have paid dividend, which includes total dividends of around 49 in the past 10 odd years. That includes 32 interim, 10 final and 4 special. For HCL Tech, there are 32 total dividends declared in the past 10 years, ONGC 27, Power Grid 24 and Coal India with 23 dividends, and TCS has also given 4 special dividends in the past 10 odd years. Now, for all of these 5 companies, the returns, if we see for the past 10 years, Coal India has given just 8%. So the question here really is that the kind of dividend that the company has declared versus the kind of capital appreciation, it's been nothing. Power Grid, though, in that 250% odd range, TCS again 145%, HCL Tech 212% and ONGC just 14%. So both Coal India and ONGC, the capital appreciation has been nothing in the past 10 years. Lastly, in terms of whether valuations are actually justified, because in terms of all of these companies, well, they are trading, the 1-year forward PE is trading below the 5-year average, but if you take a look at the return potential range is very narrow. For something like a Coal India, it's just 4%, for Power Grid around 12%, ONGC around 18% and HCL Tech around 13% and TCS 18%. So the return potential as per the Bloomberg consensus is also very low. So the question really here is that if you go for a dividend company, the kind of capital appreciation that you'll expect from the company will not be as much as what the other companies are giving. So this is the entire view of how you should look at dividend companies.